Tonight, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz announced that the National Guard was mobilized to be on standby in response to opposing protests which started outside the Minneapolis City Hall this afternoon. CBS News filmed the heated exchanges between protesters on the scene. One of the protests was organized by conservative activist Jake Lang, who had promised to burn a Quran on the front steps of City Hall as part of a demonstration against Islam and the recent fraud cases in Minnesota. He called the event a march against fraud. Lang was previously charged with assaulting an officer on January 6th of 2021 in connection with a riot in Washington, D.C. over the 2020 election results. Lang was pardoned during the start of President Donald Trump's second term in office. The other group was a counter-protest set up by the People's Action Coalition against Trump. The counter-protesters accused Lang's supporters of bringing anti-Islam sentiments to the city.
Will be burning Qurans, standing up against the Somali invasion of Minneapolis, the immediate deportation of Ilhan Omar, and the arrest of the scammer Tim Walz.
I see some provocateurs who are trying to, get more of their followers. They're trying to get more likes and monetize this, but I also see a lot of Minnesotans who are standing up for their neighbors.
Claimed on X today that he was stabbed during today's protests. We have not heard if there were other injuries on the scene. In Rochester, over 100 protesters gathered outside City Hall to protest recent immigration and customs enforcement operations in Minnesota. The demonstration was organized by Isaiah's Muslim Coalition and Youth Community Connect. A student organizer for the event says even though he was born in the U.S. as a child of Somali immigrants, he's worried that ICE might be racially profiling some of its arrests, while ICE has said that it is prioritizing undocumented immigrants with criminal backgrounds during its operations. In Minnesota, he says many protesters have heard reports of ICE officers making arrests at schools and taking people without checking their IDs. He says the point of today's demonstration was to let city leaders know that the community had concerns.
Government officials are the ones that are representing our county, representing our city, our state. So they need to know what we are standing for. They need to know that we are sick and tired of the current state of our state. And it's very aggravating to see, and it's very.
The group says it plans to hold a follow-up ICE Out protest on January 23rd by having protesters stay home from work, school, and shopping as part of a day of protest.